everybody. This is Mia, your mystic therapist, and I'm making a video for everyone here who feels as if you have a higher purpose in life, you have a higher calling in life. And this is, really from the heart. Sometimes you may feel like people don't understand you, and a lot of them won't, honestly. I mean, if you go on TikTok, you'll probably find a lot of people who do, to be honest, which is nice. But I mean, a lot of people will not understand your purpose because that is between you and God, or you and the goddess, and you and the angels. You know what I'm saying? And so something that I've noticed is a lot of people, they don't want to be exiled from the community. They don't want to be, they don't want to be shunned. They don't want to be looked at as like weird or an outcast or a misfit or anything like that. But I just want to make this video to tell you, love, embrace that. Because when you leave this earth, right, who cares what somebody thought? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? When you get to the gates of wherever you're going, heaven, or for the star seeds, most likely to your planet with your star family or whatever, they're going to be like, mission complete. You came here to complete a mission that you signed up for before you came. And the way to discover your purpose is to look at your natural passions, your natural talents, you know what I'm saying, your natural interests. Also go and look up your life path number. For the people who are wishing that they knew their purpose, go and find your life path number, or do your birth chart, which you can do for free online, and find your north node. And when you discover that number and that sign that your north node is in, and you go on YouTube and watch a video about it, it will literally tell you, and we can talk about that in the future too, how to discover your life purpose using numerology and astrology, because it's all there. I mean, it's simple to me, but I'm realizing that some people don't know. So I want y'all to look into that. Your north node with your birth chart and your life path number will guide you to what your purpose in this life is. Okay. But anyway, I just want to say, listen, you have so much support, right, on the other side of this. On the other side, right? And when I say on the other side, I mean in the spiritual realm, right? So one of my largest purposes here is that I have the ability to coexist in this physical dimension as well as in the spirit realm. So I can see your passed on loved ones. I can see, entities from other dimensions through meditation, right? I can see what's happening in the spirit realm, right? When I connect to it, right? I can receive messages from there. It's a lot. That's why I know that we live in a multi-dimensional reality, right? The thing about that is, y'all, we have so many freaking angels. Oh my God. Like, the angels are here. The angels are helping us through this ascension process so much. Like, when you see those repeating numbers, look it up and listen to what the message means. Go on YouTube and look up that message and listen to what it means. That is how the angels communicate with you. They communicate with you through numbers, right? Because if they showed up in front of you, you might be scared. And I'll tell y'all, I've seen angels quite a bit. And they don't look like what, certain religions tell you that angels look like. No. Seraphim angels, they are a bunch of wings with a bunch of eyes and sometimes fire coming out of it. It's beautiful. It's a little scary at first, but it's beautiful when you connect to them, because the vibration is the most highest love that there is. Archangel Michael, although he can show up in a human form, as in multiple races, honestly, he's a freaking firebird, and he's also a seraphim angel too, so he can shapeshift. A lot of the entities can shapeshift. A lot of the Archangel Zadkiel, which is one of my guardian angels, you know, love her. Or Archangel Zadkiel is actually more so has feminine energy, but I don't necessarily know if they have like genitals, which is I don't know. So I'm going to refer to Archangel Zadkiel as a her, because that's how she usually presents to me. But she is purple and has big black eyes and big black wings, and she literally looks like an alien, like an extraterrestrial. So a lot of the angels actually look like aliens, what we think are aliens, right? So the angels, they look very, very different from us, and if they showed up in front of us, we would be very, very afraid, right? And so, you know, the way that the angels communicate with you is through numbers. And so when you find yourself seeing a repeating number, please look that number up, because a lot of you may feel like, you know, a lot of you may feel like you are not understood, or no one understands you, or no one, you may need some guidance, but you are constantly being guided by your angels. They're sending you the numbers, they're sending you the messages, they're sending you this video. If you watch this video, this was something to guide you home to yourself, right? So I just want y'all to know that not only do you have the support of the people you love in this earth plane, you are a spirit, you know what I'm saying? You are a spirit living a human experience. So your soul is larger than this dimension. The only reason why you're even experiencing this dimension is because you're in this body. This body allows you to navigate this dimension, but your soul, it exists in multiple dimensions. So when you meditate, you know what I'm saying? When you connect to your soul, you know what I'm saying? You'll see. And this is why it's so important for everybody to start meditating, especially if you have a higher purpose. Start meditating. If you need some help connecting with the other side, connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with your angels, that's my specialty. Connecting with your ancestors. If God allows, your ancestors will come through. I don't, necessarily call upon them, but if it's time, spirit will allow them to come through, and I can very easily communicate with your ancestors, who's passed on, and tell them what they said to you. Tell them, I can tell you what they're saying, and they can hear everything that you're saying when they do show up. And it's a very profound experience being a psychic medium, right? So I just wanted to make this message for all of you who need to hear it. Okay? So thank you for listening. Look up your angel numbers. And the last thing I want to say about that, and then I'm going to let y'all, do your thing, and stay tuned, because, spirit and my close loved ones have been guiding me and really encouraging me to share more with y'all about what's actually happening, because I know it's probably very confusing right now with all this crazy energy. I know y'all probably been feeling really tired, been feeling really triggered, and so I am going to post another video about why you're feeling tired, why you're feeling triggered, and what you can do about it, right? In just a minute. So stay tuned for my first mystical moon message. I'm going to start posting mystical moon messages for y'all, so y'all can understand what's going on with the cosmos and how it's affecting you, because as above and so below, as within and so without. So everything that's happening in the cosmos is happening within you. Everything that's happening with the moon is happening within you. We are all connected to everything, right? So nature, you are nature. So everything that's happening in nature is happening to you, right? And this information is very ancient. You know what I'm saying? This isn't just some new... Go back to ancient Egypt, ancient Kemet. They even called it Egypt, so you didn't get the information. Egypt is actually called Kemet. Our African ancestors, what I'm saying, are, I want to say the original people, you know what I'm saying, were highly, I think that there are probably original people all over the world, but in my energy and what I see is origins and Kemet. Our ancestors, even Isis, she's a star seed. She comes from Sirius. They are literally star seeds too. They're star seeds too. So we have Thoth, who, obviously discovered astrology and created systems and structures for it, studied the stars and taught us about it, brought all this information. And even though certain places came to Egypt, aka Kemet, and studied it and then claimed it as something that they taught, or that they made up or whatever may have you, our ancestors are the ones who brought this energy here. Tarot, divination, you know what I'm saying, originated in with Egypt and India, the Romani people. You can do your research. Tarot is actually Romani people in India who, were enslaved and all the things as well. But this information that I'm sharing with y'all, the ability to be a psychic medium, the ability to read tarot, the ability to understand that we are the stars, this is ancient wisdom. I mean, this is normal for me. You know what I'm saying? This is not taboo. This is not some weird stuff. This is normal. This is actually the truth. This is the closest to nature that you can become. Right? So if you have been, feeling called to explore, I want to encourage you to do so. If you're scared, just simply bring in Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael will protect you from everything. The thing I don't really recommend getting into demonology or anything like that. I'm personally not comfortable with it. So I don't like to encourage anybody else to, navigate those waters unless, you decide that you are ready for that. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.